Hello, my lovely starboards. Welcome to your reading. So, today we are going to look into your present energy, and then I'm going to tap into your future energy, and then I'm going to see what's connecting both, okay, in the now. So, let's go. And I already shuffled, but I'm going to shuffle thrice on camera as always. Two more. Okay. Now we're going to cut the deck. Okay, let's see. Present apocalypses. Future. Oof. And Nima Monday was connecting the cave, guys. Strong energies, huh? Very strong. The threshold, of course. Okay. Let me sit with this energy. Okay, guys. So, the present looks chaotic, doesn't it? It does. I pulled out some clarifiers and the energy fits in so perfectly. So apocalypses is clarified by Sirius, which is like we are currently in the Sirius portal, and then it was clarified by Adra Nakshatra. Adra is a nakshatra in Gemini, sidereal Gemini, okay, and it's called the star of oppression. So, hello, did you guys hear that? I think they're going to start some thing on the loudspeaker. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, star of oppressions. You see, even your oppressive phase is going to be like that, a bit scattered. So it won't be all that oppressive, okay? Because this is happening in the now. So yes, many of you, you're going through a ringer. You're going through a difficult time, all right? Because this card is an energy that is not easy to deal with, but it is very much necessary for where you are going, all right? Because guys, this is the final card in this deck, Anima Mundi, and then it was clarified by Andromedans, and Andromedans are like the highest light beings who are among us. Yes, if anyone says that, I don't know, there's a lot about people are basically making up a lot of stuff when it comes to star seeds and you know these things, because they know that there is like a growing community, so that is why false knowledge is bound to kind of spread. But yes, Andromedans are, they are really high vibing, okay? It's like they're 12 dimensional. Most of the other star seeds are like 5D, 60, 40, 70 max octarines, right? But Andromedans are like 12D. So I mean they're, it's a different kind of energy, guys, and that's where you're headed. And this card did show up in our starseed reading too, right? So we have a lot of Andromedans here with us. And this is the future energy, right? Which is again represented by Swati, and Swati is the independent one. Swati is a nakshatra in Libra, I guess. Sidereal Libra, but the energy is very Virgo and Libra, okay? Yeah. And it's, the Lord is Rahu, and Rahu is your north node, okay? This is you heading towards your north node, and the connecting energy is the cave, all right? Now this is very interesting because this was clarified by the zodiac sign Aries, and what it shows me is this is a, this is very initiatory, okay guys? You guys are, and again, this is Uttara Falguni energy, so that is the Virgo part, okay? So this is Aries, sorry, this is Gemini, and this is Virgo energy, and this is Libra. And when I say these signs, I'm not talking about your placements, all right? Because if you understand anything about astrology, you can read zodiacs as energies, right? So it's the energy. So because I have two Mercury signs here, and Mercury is the planet of spirituality, okay? And the other one is, of course, Neptune and tropical. And then we have the south node, Ketu, right? Which is here because see, this is clarified by Aries, and the first nakshatra of Aries is ruled by Ketu, Ashwini. This is very much Ashwini energy, and Ashwini is this big bang energy, okay? And that's exactly what is happening here right now, all right? Coming into ultimate formation, creation after destruction. That is what is happening. So if right now you're going through a tough time, all you have to do is focus on where you are going and work through what you are going through right now. And yeah, these things are easier said than done, but remember, your soul chose it. So your fight is against you. It's not so much about anyone else, guys. And Adra energy is like, it's its symbol is a teardrop. So, and yeah, it's very prominent among goths and emos, you know, especially when people are like young, So both Adra and Mrikshara. Mrikshara is also like part in Gemini, part in Taurus, I guess. Yeah. So it's that energy. Well, you don't have to be a goth or an emo punk, but yeah, it is a very chaotic energy that you could be in, but it is all about finding order in that chaos. All right. And focusing, like there's something about focusing, maintaining that laser focus in all that noise, in all the distraction, in all the emotional upheaval I'm hearing that you're going through. Energetically, the time could be tough, but you're headed towards Anima Monday. I mean, it's everything. Okay, guys, and yeah, actually want to read Apocalypses a little bit on it. It says, Apocalypses indicates a particularly painful time, one that unfolds when two disparate dynamics occur simultaneously, pulling the psyche in seemingly opposing directions. So yeah, there's a conflict. There's a conflict at play, and maybe it's also about making a choice, right? And a lot depends on the choices you make right now. July is that month, you guys, until the Lions Gate. And if you're seeing this later, 3 weeks this from now, okay? This is like a very, very crucial time for you guys. It's almost like, your north node is taking you in one direction, and because this is where we have Rahu, right? In the future, this is the connecting energy. So we have Ketu here. So the south node is also here, and south node is trying to maybe keep you stuck. So that could be why you're being pulled in two directions. And the best part is, because you're already in the cave, okay? And you can already see the light that is there, at the far end. I'm not going to use the tunnel analogy anymore, guys. I'm so done with it. I need to come up with something interesting. And oh my god, I just noticed something in this card and it was kind of creepy the way, I mean, do you see? Okay, there's a shadow, but you can see it, right? Guys, you see the eyes? Whoa, that's creepy. I love this deck. Whew, yeah. You feel like you're being watched, every step is being watched, and You there's also a fear of judgment. You are kind of afraid a little bit. But guys, come on. Don't worry so much about others or what they would think or what they would say, Make your life more about, if you're being true to yourself. Are you being authentic? Are you actually following your soul's desire? And yes, desire is very important. So I do not promote repression and ignorance and I don't know, narcissistic dismissal. No, that's not what I'm doing here. So if there are things that you need to kind of like, sit with, kind of go through, do that. Do that. All I say is do not marinate in that energy. Okay? Know when to jump out of it. So again, it's all about discernment, right? And from what I see here, you guys are, many of you are coming into your soul family, okay, going to meet a lot of people, a lot of new people. You don't have to kind of like try hard to be friends with these people. And again, I'm picking up on, as soon as I touch this, I'm picking up on this energy where many of you like have a tough time maintaining friendships. It's like, yeah, out of sight, out of mind. I feel like many of you don't have like those friends who know everything about you or something of that nature. Even if there are people who kind of know, it's like you're really not that much in touch anymore, something of that nature. I mean, you have trouble maintaining old friendships, okay? And that's for a reason. I'm not gonna get into why. I think you kind of know. And it's also like, if whenever you guys meet again, right? Things are fine. I mean, you can deal with it. You can deal with the energy and you cherish the good times you spend with your old friends and all of that. But you are somebody who's always evolving, always evolving. So it's absolutely all right to outgrow certain energies. Okay? It's absolutely okay. I need you to know that. I think you do. Now, where you're headed is you is going to be like a very carefree lifestyle. It's going to be a very different sort of lifestyle. I mean, I think so far your life has been a bit, again, there was this level of oppression, maybe from your surrounding, maybe there were restrictions, there were like some sort of like things holding you back and all of that, yeah. But now where you're heading towards is like it's very free flowing energy. It's very light. It's very, I don't know, it's very joyous. And I think I should read a bit about Anima Monday too. It's the last card. It's basically everything. Yeah. It epitomizes the principle accept all, reject none. Yeah, kind of. That's what we were talking about, right? Friends, you cherish them. You cherish those moments that you are moving towards your own soul family. Many of you are almost at the threshold of it. Okay? Especially this period, uh, yeah, you'll see. You'll see. What else does it say? Simply put, it is the living soul of the word in all its multidimensional layers banded together by loving cosmic forces. Diversity is celebrated, multiplicity is honored, and nothing is denied embrace. Constructs of separation dissipate into the wonderful mess of shared consciousness. Anima Mundi is the link between the literal and the imaginal, the rational and the mythic. Yeah, so it's about tending to the sacred details of life, understanding how we are all connected. But yes, also being mindful, and all that comes from immense self-awareness, right, which will give us that discerning power which we really need at every step, right, when we can truly trust ourselves. And in order to do that, we need to be true to ourselves at all times, even when no one is watching us, guys, right? And that's where you're headed. That's what you're learning actually in the present. It's already happening. This, because I have Aries here, right? This is already here. This is happening. It has started for you. No one can stop it, because this is, again, it's clarified by Uttara Falguni. So it's the excellent one. You're really good at what you're here to do, okay? So your soul cannot be taken off path, all right? All right, so okay, I realize I haven't even done tarot. Let's clarify the apocalypses. Dealing 3 shuffles before I start looking for jumpers. And all right, Spirit, please show us this apocalypses. King of Swords, 2 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. My God, we talked about you being pulled in 2 directions, right? And yeah, the 2 of Swords here. Yeah, this is about getting out of that stalemate energy, right? And choosing what's true to your soul, choosing the option that is in alignment with your higher self. And you see, I mean, it's crazy because this energy is giving me heavy Gemini, and this is what we were picking up here, right? The Ardra energy I was talking about. So yes, this is about making a decision, choosing, making a choice. That's very important. And it's very important to make that choice from a place of logic and clarity and truth. Truth is, it's the priority here, okay? Yeah, you need to tame the beast of passion, I'm hearing, okay? And understand the source of your desires. Is it really about, whoa, guys, is it desire rooted in carnal instincts, I'm hearing? Or is your desire, so there's something about, is it a manufactured desire, acquired, is it acquired in nature? Or is it really your true desire? Or is it because you have a point to prove? Okay, that's the right way to say it. Okay? Okay, guys. It's giving me a bit of strength energy, right? Where we come into this higher wisdom by understanding our own animal nature and also holding power over it. It's that sort of energy, which makes sense because King of Swords is Aquarius and Strength is Leo, so it's like the axis is functional here. Anyway, so yeah, guys, you know, you know what's from God and what's not from God. And yes, it's a difficult decision, it's a difficult choice. It's ultimately it's about Rahu and Ketu. It's your north node versus your south node. South node is, yeah, we can understand higher spirituality and all that through it, but ultimately north node trumps it. And it's not about that duality, to be honest, because they both work in tandem, right? They're part of each other, basically halves. Rahu Ketu are twin flames. Okay, so since I mentioned, maybe there is something there. All right, guys. Let's see the future now. So this apocalypses is very, very mental in nature, you guys. Very mental in nature. Okay, which can mean that fears coming up. Okay, and all that. But I see, the way I see it, the cards that came out, you'll work through it. You'll figure out. All right. Seven of Swords and Three of Cups. Yes, you'll figure it out. And I have the Fool underneath. Let me just check something. So, guys, I don't do this often, right? Especially with tarot. I read the oracle sometimes, but tarot, I don't. But this one I was guided to for some reason because I don't know, this image was like, it was just telling me to go look in the book. So, here's a quatrain from Nostradamus. So, this is a deck of Nostradamus, right? So, Seven of Stars, which is Seven of Swords, it goes like, seven conspirators at the feast will shine against the three of iron from the ship. Do you see what's happening here? From the ship, all right? And then we have Three of Cups here. And what does it say? So, this is Three of Moons, which is the cups. It says the land will be under the influence of the lunar globe, during which time Mercury will be dominant. And I did mention Mercury in this reading, right? That it is the very planet of spirituality. So this tells me a lot of things. Because you see, this extending hand holds a flower, right? And this looks like conspirators now when I've read that. So, what this is telling me, first of all, the universe is conspiring in your favor, all right? And so far, even the ones who were not working in your favor, the people who were taking you off of your path, who were like doing nastiness, spreading BS against you. I don't know. All that, I am really not good at talking about this sort of energy because I really don't pay too much attention to it. Right? So like base toxicities, all of that. So those sort of people, whatever they were doing, it was somehow always in your favor. Or all right, even if it didn't look like that on the surface. So all their puny little plans and toxicities and crap, everything was orchestrated by the spirit in such a way that it would only elevate you, it would only lead you to that globe, right, where Mercury is dominant. That lunar globe, what does it say? It's like it was only done in order to get you in your own power, to get you in touch with your intuitive abilities, in touch with your higher spiritual being, in touch. It was done to kind of activate your soul here on this planet, to also activate you on your life's purpose, I'm hearing. All right? So even the conspirators were working in your favor. Does it make sense? That is why you don't pay too much attention on who's done what. I mean, okay, you go through a ringer, you go through the pain, you suffer and all of that, and then you're over it. You're over it. And yes, very few people have that sort of like, effect on you where you're really, really hurt and stuff, And I mean, at this point, you have attained some sort of detachment, which by the way, thanks to Ketu. Yeah, you have Ketu to thank too. So where was I going with this? Okay, now, okay, so when this happens, right, when I'm talking and I get like almost like I get this floating sensation, and I cannot feel my crown. I cannot because it just everything goes, I don't know, very trance like. That's exactly what is happening right now. So yeah, again, my destiny card is here. This was very divinely guided, very fated, because it is starting you on your fool's journey. True fool's journey, and the fool card is the most spiritual card in the deck, you guys. Okay? And he's very strong, risk taker, has blind faith in the universe, in God, in himself, in herself, in themselves. Okay? And you see, I have Arcturus here. Yeah, the herdsman. He was very loved by God. Also considered God in many cultures. Yeah, he had a dog, and that I'm again connecting to Adra here. He had a dog, and I don't know, there's this very sad story, kind of like that movie, that dog movie. Anyway, where am I going with this? How long are we in the reading? Okay, 27, that's long. Let's clarify the connecting energy. Ace of Wands, King of Wands, Knight of Swords, Nine of Swords, Knight of Wands. Whoa. So, yeah. See, you're already meeting many of your soul family. A lot of people, you know, you're going to come in contact with. Yeah, you guys have a soul connection. All right. And of course, because we have the Nine of Swords, so it explains what is happening, this chaotic energy, right? And again, this is not so much about others, all right? It's not external the way I look at it, all right? The way I look at it, it's not external, it's more internal. Yeah, because, and yeah, this is that Gemini energy again. I mean, it's crazy the way these cards fall in place. I don't really use this deck so much, but since I took it out, I've been using this deck so much and I can't put it back. So, yeah, you're going through it, yes, but this is a very fast process. So, this apocalypse is very short lived. Do you hear me? Let me repeat that. This tough, difficult energy is short lived. Okay, and it's not like you are in a hurry, but just know that. Okay, because something is coming to the surface during this time, which is going to make you make this choice here. Okay, it's going to help you. Yes, and now, and you're getting all the help you need in order to get here. It's already here, you see? Guys, I'm telling you, Lionsgate is going to be very activating, very, very activating, unlike ever before. It's always activating, yes, but this year, I don't know, things are getting intense at a very accelerated level. Everything is very accelerated. There's this velocity. I don't know, there's something, and it's just, I think it is being followed by a long period of isolation, maybe, or like some kind of stagnancy, or maybe some sort of restriction and all of that, and maybe a lot of it was self-imposed, maybe a lot of it was external, whatever, regardless, everything serves a higher purpose. The ones I'm talking to, you guys. All right? There have been like so many confirmation in this reading. I absolutely love it. So yeah, let's do this. Let's get through this and reach our lunar globe where we are supposed to be, I don't know, dominant. Yeah, we're supposed to be doms, but like loving doms, very loving. Yeah. All right, guys. So I hope this helps. If this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate your support, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye.